back to the KSLA Your Best Life Wellness Expo. We are here at the YMCA of Northwest Louisiana, right off of Clyde Fant. Beautiful day, and thank God we are in this AC.
Yeah, much needed, much needed.
It's been a fun morning and afternoon with lots of people who are focused on health and wellness here in our area, and now we get to talk about one of my favorite things, food. So we got vegans on the run here. How long have you guys been in the Shreveport area?
We've been here for about, well, I was going to say 5 years, but that's off the record. But 4 years, we've been an official business for about 4 years.
So you've been in the works for a while.
Yes.
And I feel like a lot of people don't know that there is a good amount of vegan options here in Shreveport. So why did you guys want to bring that to the space?
Well, I guess personal reasons. I've been vegan for about 14 years, and it was selfishly that I wanted to find a good place to eat and that served good food, and I didn't have to miss anything, so I created it. And found out that other people wanted the same thing. And so that's kind of where that was born.
What are some of the creations you have? I see you on Facebook all the time, and I see all your stuff. What are some of the creations? Where do some of the ideas come from your food items?
Dear, from my grandmother's kitchen. So a lot of things there are things that I grew up eating, and people around me grew up eating, and we kind of creatively veganize things that we grew up eating. And so it's like a creative journey sometimes of failures and wins of things that we love to eat that we kind of try to figure out how to make them vegan. I'm a foodie at heart, and so is my whole family, and so we love food, and so that's kind of where those creative things you may see, our gumbos and rotel dip and like hamburgers and tacos and all the stuff that we like to eat, we try to figure out how not to miss it. Cheesecake is my favorite dessert, and that is not vegan, and so that's one of my favorites. And we have like 5 or 6 different cheesecake flavors now that we've made vegan because that was my favorite dessert. And
you don't
we
want
had
to go without it.
That's right, and so we don't have to.
Now, there's some of us out there, because I didn't realize cheesecake wasn't vegan. What exactly is vegan? What exactly is not vegan?
I'm glad you asked that. Vegan food, it deals with food that has no meat, no animal products or no byproduct of an animal. So there's no meat, no dairy, no cheese. We don't even use honey because that's a byproduct of an animal.
Okay.
And
is fish considered?
Right. Fish is a meat as well.
Fish is a meat? Okay.
Right.
All right.
Yeah, people like to sort fish into its own category too.
Right.
But I do wonder, Sue, because some of the things, like let's say you're missing out on chicken wings, for example. What do you find makes it most taste like when you're cooking and you're making something veganized? What do you find helps make it so that it's as close to that flavor as you can get?
Spice for me. I think flavor and texture is important. So you mentioned that. I'm a texture girl and I'm spicy. I'm a hot girl. I'm a hot girl.
Right here. I hear you.
Yeah. So if it has that flavor and that texture, then you got me. And so I kind of gauge it on that, and we gauge it with our customers. About 90% of our customers are not vegan. They are just looking for a healthier option. And so I think we're winning when we can get people who are eating meat every day and they come and eat with us, and it makes a difference for us to know that they're okay with what we have to offer as well. So that's kind of a win for us to know if you eat a steak yesterday and you come eat our food today, that's a win in my book.
They say wings. What kind of flavors are you talking for wings?
So we have about 5 flavors. We have our sweet vegan yaki wings. We got a hot girl. I told you I was a hot girl. We got a hot girl wing. We got Louisiana fried wings. Barbecue wings. I'm trying to think of all of the wings. That pepper. We got a lemon pepper wing.
I was going to ask you. That's
absolutely, absolutely. We even have a smoking vegan wing. A smoking vegan wing. And a smoky heat flavor. So we've got a lot of different flavors, and like I said, it's about flavor and texture for us. So we try to do the whole spectrum on all the flavors we can handle.
And it's not, I feel like a lot of people think vegan just means salad.
I know they think that, and that's why we make sure that we cover everything other than just the salad. Now, we got some salads too.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Because we got to keep it healthy.
Yeah, get your greens.
But absolutely, but we want to cover everything else as well. I'm pretty thick, so I like people to look at me and go, okay, she don't look vegan. Yeah. But I am, right? So, so I want you to know you can eat good and
have fun with it.
Right, and still be healthy on the inside.
Absolutely.
Even though you look healthy on the outside too.
Take care of the inside and the outside.
Yes, of course.
Well, thank you so much for jumping on the podcast with us.
Thank
we are
you for
going to have
me.
much more from the KSLA News 12 Your Best Life Wellness Expo after this quick break. We'll be right back.